Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin Goodman with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I want to show you a way that you can add in like a little melody in with your chords, like a little chord melody. And it's just by using notes that are either in the chord that you're playing or notes that are nearby. So like, you could be suspending some of the notes, moving stuff around. It's all stuff that's within reach. So you can just take like a really basic chord progression and add a little bit of flavor and stuff to it. So this is set up like a 12-bar blues, so there's 4 bars of the 1 chord, 2 bars of the 4 chord, 2 bars of the 1 chord, a bar of 5, a bar of 4, and then a turnaround. So this, I wouldn't really consider this to be like a blues per se. I guess you could call it like a moody blues. But it's just to kind of give you some ideas of things that you can do. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look. All right, so starting off, we're going to be playing E minor 7. So I've got my first finger barred across the first 5 strings at the 7th fret. Then my second finger is on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, and my third finger is on the 9th fret of the 4th string. And you can play the 6th string open along with this. Alright, so we start off, we play just the open 6th string twice, and then just strum that chord. So now, while that chord is just ringing out, we're going to play this little melody line. So the most complicated part about this is that it's really going to be a workout for your pinky. So if you haven't had a lot, if you're really a beginner or you just haven't really used your pinky a whole lot, you've kind of avoided doing that. I know a lot of people do. This might be a little bit of a struggle for you, but this is going to be a good workout to get you using that better. So after we strum that chord, you're going to reach to the 10th fret on the 1st string with your 4th finger, and you're going to pick that and then do a pull off to the 7th fret where your 1st finger is barred. So you got. And then you're going to follow that with just plucking the 2nd string. So that's like a triplet. Now you're going to lift your 2nd finger up, and you're going to play the 3rd and 2nd strings together, and then do a hammer on back to that 8th fret with your 2nd finger. Take it back off, hit the 2nd string again, so it's whoops, and then you're going to follow that with your 4th finger playing the 9th fret of the 3rd string, which is just going to make it resolve back to an E. Whoops. So that's the first measure. That's your 1 chord. So you're going to have 4 bars of that. Then from there, we're going to go to our 4 chord, which in this case is A minor 7. So we're going to move over to the 5th fret, and we're going to bar across all 6 strings now, and then go to the 7th fret of the 5th string with your 3rd finger. So that is A minor 7. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to hit the bass note twice, and then strum that chord. And now for the little riff we're going to do is that we're going to play. You're going to put your 4th finger onto the 7th fret of the 8th fret of the 2nd string, and you're going to pick that and then do a slide down a half step. So you're going to strike the 3rd and 2nd string together, and then slide that 7th fret to the 8th fret with your 4th finger. And then you're going to take your fingers off, so you're getting the 5th fret now because you're barring. And then you're going to do a hammer on to the 7th fret, and then back to the 5, and then follow that with the 3rd string that will also be the 5. So. So, since that is your 4 chord, you're going to do that twice. And then you're going to go back to the 1 chord again and two more measures of that. So the... And then that leads us to our 5 chord, which is B minor 7. So we're going to do the same thing that we did on A minor 7, except we're just going to move it up a whole step. So now your 1st finger is going to be barring all the way across 7, and your 3rd finger is going to be on the 9th fret of the 5th string. And we're going to do that same little riff that we did before. But we're only going to do it once, since it's just 1 bar of 5. Then we're going to move down a whole step and do it again for the 4 chord. And then back to the 1 chord. Whoops. Then just go to the 5th fret of the 6th string, and then to the 6th fret, and then your B minor 7. So that's like your little turnaround. And then that just brings you back to the top again. All right, so the whole sequence. Alright, so as you can see in these chords, all these notes that I'm playing, they are all notes that are they're right near the ones that you're already playing in the chord, and so they're going to be in key. And when we resolve back to that, to the E there, we've actually switched, made the E minor 7 into just regular E minor. So it's just a really nice way to, add a little bit of melody into, a basic chord progression. I mean, that chord progression's been used, there's lots and lots of songs that use that chord progression, but this just makes it a little bit different, a little bit more interesting. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. If you liked the lesson, give me a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below if there's something you'd like to see either myself or one of the other instructors at guitarcontrol.com do in a future lesson. All right, so that's all I've got for you today. So until next time.